Thank you. Hi, I'm Mike Lavin, the CEO, and on keyboards is Naz Zuberi, who's our head of marketing. We're the Currency Cloud. We're a global company based in London, which is the world's foreign exchange capital. And we enable businesses to make and receive international payments through basically connecting them directly to financial markets through our API. I think anybody out there who's ever made or received a business payment from abroad, got paid for a consulting gig, knows that it's confusing, complicated, expensive, and also, most of all, incredibly time-wasting. I mean, just think of it doesn't go in correctly, the number's wrong, it takes you forever, and it's wrong. So we fix that. We make it simple. We make it automated. We make all the pricing transparent, and we connect it to internal business systems. So this is a huge problem. There are about $40 trillion a year of business payments that are made across currencies. And it's an area where what we're doing is bringing sort of the power of the online world to expose an area. Well, if you take the $40 trillion and you multiply it by 1 to 4%, which is, say, what the banks would be making on it now, that's excess money that businesses pay that they shouldn't. The financial markets do transactions at much less than that, but that isn't available to businesses. So we're going to be leading that disruption and that revolution of squeezing that margin out of the system. We're live today. We did about $60 million of payments in August. We should be at about $1 billion per year run rate at the end of the year. There are about 100 customers. There are 250,000 customers and businesses connected to our customers and who could access the API. And we sit on top of a series of liquidity providers, banks, and multiple payment networks and make those available to our customers. Quickly, before I go to the demo itself, let me give you a little more sense of who our customers are. Naz. Fidor Bank is a bank in Germany. Community Bank, we power their e-wallet. TransferWise is a global money exchange system, a peer-to-peer system. And again, we power the conversion behind them. Our customers are online financial sites, small banks, financial firms, and application vendors that process financial transactions but usually don't handle funds. All right, Naz, let's go to the login screen for the demo. First of all, an API is hard to demo. What we've done is we've mocked up an app to show you how we would provide value to the customers through the API. And we're directly connected right now to real-time pricing. Frugal Me is a customer of the Currency Cloud, and they've built an e-invoicing service that's integrated our international payments capability using the API. And Horizon is their customer who's using the app to manage their invoice process. So if we go to the Create Invoice screen, and let me tell you a little bit about what we're doing behind the scenes. In the scenario here, Horizon, like many, many U.S. companies, wants a global market for their goods and services, but they want to make it easier for the customer to buy by expressing prices in local currencies. What they've done is, using us, they've globalized the invoicing system. I want 3 points here. The invoicing system is now real-time connected to financial markets, so that when a customer closes a pound transaction, Horizon is guaranteed the dollar rate. Secondly, if you look in the upper right-hand side, where it just has the funds transaction information, our system is behind the scenes validating bank accounts, doing sanctions checking, doing money laundering checking, doing all of that checking automatically. And thirdly, if you look at the payment terms, where it says 90 days, we'd all like businesses that paid tomorrow, but businesses pay in 60 to 90 days. One of the big issues in cross-currency is that, which is technically a forward, has to be priced in. We automatically price that in. All right, let's just accept that. And essentially, we're accepting a real-time rate from the market and locking in the exchange rate. All right, what we would get is a confirmation of all of the fees and charges that we would be showing. And Naz, why don't you go to the summary screen? One of the things in the Currency Cloud is that we express the rate that we charge the customer, we express the fees, we express all of the costs, so that the total pricing to the customer is transparent. And essentially, this is the confirmation of what would happen in the transaction. And it's our summary. If you can see on it, there's the transaction that we did, which was the £300,000 transaction on a 90-day invoice. Let's go to the web screen of the API. All right, so this is our API site. And what we've showed you today is how we've built currency conversion and payment into a single currency app using the API. Our API is open. It's available on the web right now. It's easy to use. And it's a single API, and this is quite important, a single API for payments and for currency conversion. So you only have to connect once. And in the world of finance, APIs are the future. So expressing financial transactions over the API to the customer is what's important. So I would encourage you, if you're a small bank or if you're any firm that has a global part to your business and you need to really globalize that business by making the currency component of it online in real time, to come and find us. We're outside there. Naz and I are there, as well as Steve Lemon, our head of sales, is there as well. And we'd like you to come and find us. Also, for those of you who are familiar with it, we would encourage you to vote for us in the Swift InnoTribe competition, where if the public votes for us, we can send Naz to Japan to demonstrate at the Sibos conference. Thank you.